here's my picture for you outside. And really kind of a dramatic looking shot, all thanks to EarthCam. I really love the look right there. You can see the cloud cover overhead. Now, in terms of what we are dealing with, those temperatures are dropping. All right, we are 36 degrees. I think we're going to be dropping down to about 32 degrees in New York City. So you got to watch out for some refreezing out there. So look at this. Snowfall numbers today, and these are now updated. Anywhere north of 287, you picked up some snow. You did. It fell out there, but you had rain on top of it, and a lot of it just got washed away. But you officially had 4 inches at the peak for Port Jervis, 2 inches Newburgh, 1.1 Peekskill, 2.5 for my friends in New Fairfield, Connecticut. Now look at Liberty now. 10 inches, you picked up 10 inches. High Mount had 12 inches, also 12 inches at Hunter Mountain, the biggest number anywhere in the Northeast with that storm coming through the area. And that, for the skiers, will stay on the ground for, I think, a number of days. I don't see that really changing. It's going to stay cold out there. Low temperatures, we go down to 32 degrees in the city. Everybody else, even colder than that. And I talk about being north of 287 tomorrow morning, where you could see some flash freezing out there. Just be careful on your drive to work. Be careful. I don't want you to, hit an icy spot and say, hey, I didn't know that was going to be possible. It's possible in the morning. You go up to 40 degrees for an afternoon high. Chilly sunshine, but it's a brighter looking day. Loving that. 40 degrees with a 5 to 15 mile per hour wind makes it feel like the 30s. So out goes one system. We have a good looking day on Wednesday. By Thursday, look at this, guys. There's a little bit of a weather story to show you. A cold front, an Arctic cold front drops into the area, bringing in maybe a snow shower. It doesn't really accumulate, but a couple of snow showers. But it's cold enough on this day for some snow. And then if you look at our system we saw today, here's your freezing line. Watch how this set up. So it's basically, well north of New York City. All right, that system has moved out. Watch the freezing line. In comes that front. It's going to push the freezing line way to the south. All right, now we talk about the next chance on Friday night being another system coming in from the south, but this time with cold air in place, thanks to that freezing line now being south of the area. And that's going to track back up to the north, but it never goes right through it like it did this time. I think it stops just south of New York City, and New York City could potentially see a little bit of snow out there. Not much. I mean, the European is saying, maybe 6/10 of an inch. The GFS says nothing. No, the system is south of our area. But the possibility is out there for maybe our first measurable snow Friday night. All right, we got to talk temperatures because this is going to be a story. This is Friday, 7 a.m. Possibly a record at JFK at 21 on the thermometer, 16 in Bridgeport on the thermometer, 9 in Poughkeepsie with some winds blowing out there. I mean, look at these wind chills. This is Thursday at 10 p.m. It feels like the single digits out there, and it is cold as you go through the overnight hours. I mean, that can potentially be a first alert day for Thursday night going into Friday. I'm going to keep a very close eye on that, but those temperatures right now are bone chilling. As KJ used to tell me, it's so cold your face hurts. And that's what I think is going to be out there Thursday night into Friday. You get some cold air moving in, and by Friday, it's just entrenched. I mean, I know you do pop up to 40 again on Sunday, but really, I see a bunch of 30s out there for high temperatures.
I may need to walk to my car backwards.
You guys can immediately relate to that, right? Because what we do, I mean, you were saying
it hurts.
Pins and needles
it
in your
hurts.
face.
Thank you, Lonnie.
You bet.